Hey there, everybody. It's time for Fall Guys again. It's been a while. I heard there was some updates to the mini games. I didn't actually get an update when I started the game, but maybe it's one of those things where they can just, you know, feed it into the game with a hotfix or something. Is that one season thing still going on? 15 days. I'm definitely not getting to the end of this thing. How many more things? Good God, 40? Yeah, I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near the end of that, but whatever. I just don't know what it is, but I honestly get no real feeling for the cosmetics and stuff in this game. It's kind of like, huh. I like Trash Pigeon, obviously, but that's really about it. I'll get Cherry Cream. Look, you can't even see it because I'm wearing the pigeon suit, but whatever. The one nice thing about this, there's no decisions to make, you just start the game. Hey, Shin. So hopefully there's new minigame things. I can't imagine playing this game as much as many people do without a lot more like game modes and stuff. Hey, Doc Sigma. Been playing Halo lately. I just about to finish Halo 1 Anniversary. I need somebody to do some co-op Halo 2 with. I'd really love to do that game co-op. If I can. It'd be my first playthrough. Come on, game. But yeah, I've got the Master Chief Collection on Steam. I don't think it matters which version you have. I think it's all crossplay. I love watching Halo and I'm comically bad at it. Well, the nice thing about co-op is that as long as somebody is alive, it doesn't matter if you die. But if you want to join me, Doc, that would be pretty cool. I'd probably just play on normal for first playthrough. Definitely not legendary. Halo 1 is the only one I've beaten on legendary so far. That was when it first came out, so I'm a little bit rusty. Did somebody bump? Sometimes you just seem to fall over. And I know it's the point of the game, kind of, but it just feels like there should be more reason for the falling. I see the chicken outfit is definitely popular these days. I even have chicken. No! Balls! My balls are inert. The world of Fall Guys looks so edible. It really does. Oh, you butt prick. It really has that like candy-coated aesthetic. You just want to bite things and lose teeth. Plus, we're like basically jelly beans, as far as I can tell. We're jelly beans with legs. Which honestly it explains like an entire genre of Japanese character design. Like Kirby, he's a gumball with legs, more so than jelly bean. But especially back on the SNES era, you can find a lot of Japanese cute character design. It's basically Bean. And I'll never disagree with a good Bean. Okay, so that was exactly the same one I've played many times, so I haven't seen any new ones yet, but we'll see if there's new stuff. I don't know, maybe I just like the default character aesthetic better, but I just don't have much interest in the cosmetics here. Only FPS games have beaten non-baby difficulty or Rise of the Triad and Heretic. You said you had Borderlands 3, right? Hey, Thang and Charlie Lizard. Is this what is the goo? Is it like candy goo or is it like bad taste 90s cartoons goo? Because it looks like frosting and I want to lick it, but it would probably be a bad idea. I love Borderlands, love its aesthetics. I suffer through playing them on baby difficulty. If you got a character at playthrough 2 like level, or if you beat the first playthrough, obviously. I never played the second playthrough of Borderlands 3. Thanks to the whole Epic Game Store thing, people were weird and like didn't play it either. Like even when it launched on Steam, like most people didn't check it out. People were just like, It made it for a weird launch where like I was super excited for it, and most people that I was super excited to play Borderlands 2 with weren't, and it was just like, eh. And then a bunch of people were on console, because like the console was all the same release date anyway. So a lot of people just opted for that, but it's like, but I can't crossplay with those people. Hopefully this gen is the one where like stuff like that is all crossplay. I know that you can crossplay with Steam and Epic Game Store at least. Yeah, I need to get some people for some Borderlands 3 at some point. Maybe even stream it, I don't know. That was again. I distinctly remember that one. Did it update on PC before PS4 or something maybe? It might be something like that. I like the one with the face on the back. Trust no one, not even yourself. Egg scramble. You know, I was watching Star Trek today, and it's kind of funny how, like, aside from the holodeck, I suppose, no one plays video games. Like, there's one episode where people play a game, and it's like a evil alien brainwashing device. It's such an 80s thing that, like, video games are, like, brain cancer. Like, it's... Oh, fuck. How do I pick things up? Alright. Okay. But yeah, it's like... It's all the future, but like video games aren't a thing. And like, looking forward is difficult, right? You can only really imagine like what's logical or like what you really think the future should be like. You can't really predict it, obviously. They're writers, not, you know, they don't have a time machine. But it's just kind of funny because like video games were a thing at that point. You know, there was arcades and stuff, but it was like, oh no, this is just, you know, brainworms. This is gonna make you into a Cardassian or something. I also watched everyone's favorite episode, Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. Oh, the egg! Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. So Tap Tap, his hands open, his egg thrusting. I do love the things that fiction writers get wrong about the future. It's always a statement about the time which was written. Yeah, like there was an episode where Beverly Crusher is horny for like really horny for like this symbiote alien. And then the symbiote, like the next host body turns out to be female, and she's like, oh, I'm super not into this. And it's like really awkward because it's not like, she tries to frame it as like, oh, maybe this whole changing bodies thing humans aren't ready for, haha. But like she's super excited for it. She expects like, she clearly expects there's gonna be another dude that walks in. But then a woman walks in and she's like, you can just see the blood rush out of her face. She's like, oh, females exist. I mean, it's not like everybody needs to be bi in the future. It's just like a particularly like, it's a particularly awkward moment where like, it's clear that the intent is that, oh, she's female now. That's not okay. And it's like, that aged really, that episode I think aged really badly. And then the entire episode is fucking retconned out of existence by DS9. That episode was creepy as shit, by the way, because the host body is like, it's like a plant. Like, there's no respect given to the host, which is not the case at all in DS9 symbionts. It was a really bad episode, though. Honestly, I like Dr. Crusher, any Crusher episodes, except for the one where she goes nuts and gets trapped in a warp bubble. That's a really good episode. I like Crusher, but I will admit her episodes are usually not that good. Like the sex alien ghost thing. Nah, that wasn't a good one. Reminds me of that old email forward story of the soldier and woman who exchanged pictures and fell in love but never saw each other's pictures. Oh, like I can tell where that one's going already. So I met Jeff, that one would be a test and pass by being polite, except she was actually an asshole. Huh. Speaking of chain letters, if somebody tells you that like, oh, this person can hack your Discord, avoid DMs from blah blah blah, that's a chain letter, ignore that. In fact, the specific chain letter that I just like had to tell somebody not to send a couple weeks ago, I did a Google search for the exact name in that chain letter. That has been a chain letter for over 2 years on Discord. And Discord is only like 5 years old. That is an ancient chain letter. So like, yeah. I like this one. As long as people don't try to fuck with you. That's one thing. I don't get people that like try to grief people and stuff in Fall Guys. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, bad. Oh! I don't deserve that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't people get I don't get people that like grief or get like super salty in Fall Guys. Like it's such dumb random luck. I can't possibly get mad at this. It's like sometimes things are like, oh man, that was dumb. You roll your eyes, but like I can't imagine getting like genuinely upset at a game that is like not pure random, but I would say more than 50% random. Because all it takes is one team game. You cannot carry a team in this game. It is impossible. If you have a bad team, you're screwed. And the final rounds, like this guy in the back there, he is at a severe disadvantage. Well, guys, he's a game rager though. I guess I'm just not a rage gamer, and I don't usually, you know, rage at stuff. I don't usually play stuff that makes people rage either though. But I don't know. I've just viewed this as just way too random. Like I get hit by the ball there, like, and that's probably gonna make me lose. And it's like, I see, I'm definitely gonna lose. That's just random. I just can't get too mad at that. Like, there's nothing I could have done about that. It doesn't matter. I don't know. So like that was pretty much the worst possible luck that you could get, and it's just like. Sure, I remember when chain letters were fun. I did one in the 90s. This is literally a chain letter. Don't send anyone money. We just want to send postcards for fun. I got some of my email in like the late 90s. But until then, you know, I hadn't really seen too many chain letters. I heard about them, but I hadn't really seen them until the Discord thing. Discord ones are very common. People will come into your server and at everyone and stuff. It's like, don't do that, buddy. I will say Fall Guys is a really good game for streaming because I feel like there's just a little bit too little stuff to do for me to play it too much on my own. But it's perfect for just like talking about like Star Trek and just random crap because there's only so much you can do at any given point. It's a very simple game. You just move forward and you press the jump button. Sometimes you hold, you try to grab stuff. Very rarely you try to dive, but most of the time you're watching this screen in particular and you can just talk about things. Something I almost streamed Infinode 2, but I decided to just stream this because people have been talking about it for a bit. It's a mobile tower defense kind of thing. Pretty grindy, but it's pretty neat. It's a nice relaxing thing. And all the rounds are like near endless, so you pretty much just grind and upgrade your towers and play around with stuff. It's kind of neat. I might do a video. Seesaw. Yeah. So far these have all been identical, so I don't think if there's a. I think there's probably a patch coming, but I don't. If there's new stuff, I've definitely not been seeing it. This one in particular, I hate getting for the first race. This is the one that I feel you can get by far the most screwed over by in terms of first round stuff. Like Infinite for a year or so. I had it. I tried it like for a few minutes, like a year ago, and I finally just started playing it a couple weeks ago, I guess. And I'm at a pretty high level now. I don't like the prestige system. It's you have to get like an insane amount of completion percentage. Like it's really high to get any amount of stuff at all, and it just doesn't seem. I wasted a really high quality blueprint to unlock that feature, and I regret it. It's square, yeah, it's square. I always want to dive, but like diving is almost never a good idea. It just feels good. Like this. Like, cause you gotta get back to your feet, but it, oh, oops. I feel a sleep deprived raccoon right now, and I don't know how long I can stay sane. Big mood. Large mood. Oh. Okay. I'm not getting qualified this round. Oh, almost. Can you like climb up a ledge? Since I'm gonna lose anyway, I may as well try, right? No, I don't think I can. I dive all the time. I get the urge, but it never really seems like it'll help. I think it gives you just like a teeny bit more forward momentum on certain ledges. Yeah, sounds about right. What am I playing on? PS4. I don't really get the point of the friend system though, because like you can't really, like, yes you can play with friends in theory, but it's not like you can make a friends only game, and not like you can choose any parameters. So I don't know. It's like a multiplayer game, but I don't really feel like there are other people. You could replace all these people with bots, and I don't think I would ever notice. Just program some of the bots to stand there at the very beginning. Program some of the bots to just grab you. Program some of the bots to just stand in front of the goalpost, and I would never notice that there's no other players in the game. And I kind of like that about it. Your ability to grief is pretty much limited to just standing at the goal and trying to grab people and stop them. That's really about all you can do. And dive into people. I think that's what knocks you over sometimes. I could do with some more music too. Just more variety in general. Especially because one thing I don't like is that, so you're usually playing in the first rounds, right? So that means a lot of the late rounds only stuff, you see a lot less, and you see like this door thing, and like, you know, you see all the beginner rounds like way too much. So there should be like twice as many or more, frankly, of the level 1 things. Ow. Ow. Help. I just want some lore though. Like, what are they competing for? Are these like, I want this to be like a Logan's Run thing where like you don't, if you don't make it to the end, you die. But it turns out if you do make it to the end, you also die. Give me some, I want some deep lore. I want some deep lore to this shit. See, that's the only time I dive. When there's absolutely no risk, just dive over the thing. They fight for honor. They're Klingons, yes. I like how they're knocked into what is supposed to be like a pachinko kind of thing at the bottom, but they usually just like fall off the side. They don't usually really go down the pachinko thing. That's why there's a front on the pachinko thing. Still really reminds me of the like Pepto-Bismol C in the Kitchen Kingdom or whatever in Odyssey. I'll never 100% the game. I enjoyed it, but for some reason just trying to 100% it was like nothing like... I like the simplicity of 100%ing Mario 64. Oh yeah, how was that, the port thing? Like, are those just plain old ports? Like, is there any reason to get that Switch thing? It seemed pretty expensive for just... If it's all just like... You know, basically emulated the original stuff. I haven't really looked into it. It's like limited digital edition, like you can't get it after a while. That's really weird. I don't support stuff like that. I suppose there's no real reason to move on this one. Except for when it like gets in perfect sync, that sucks. Like, I want to know who makes the like creepy surveillance drones. I need there to be like a deep secret in this game. Speaking of that, didn't Fortnite do like, oh, the island exploded and things are different now, and people are like, whoa, the most amazing cinematic storyline ever. Like, the game just like nuked the island or something and like portals opened or something, people like amazed, like, wow, it's a new front in storytelling because like it happened live in a server or something. Which honestly, it just seemed like a lame version of what the crappy version of Final Fantasy XIV did, where they just like there was an in-game apocalypse and like players could watch like the moon fall or some crap, and like the server went down, and then they, you know, re-released it as the current. What? I hate these games because people are like 20 feet away from you and your tail just magically disappears. These are always total bullshit, the tail games. See, like, I didn't even see that guy grab out his hand and the tail just kind of appeared. But whatever. Oh, you butt face. Come back here. So I grabbed him! Okay, the grab games are bullshit. I was saying, like, nothing makes me angry. The grab games are... It's just, it feels glitchy. When a game doesn't do, when you press button to do thing and thing does not happen, that is always absolutely infuriating. Ugh. Oh, come on, dude. Just grab me. Okay. Whatever. Tail games are the worst. Games from the past, current console just improves the graphics, delete features players didn't like. That actually rarely happens. Like, one thing I think more remasters should do and stuff is like get rid of like extremely bad features. I can't think of an example, but there was recently I was playing a remaster of a game and it's like, hell, what was I playing? I don't know. Sometimes subtraction is necessary. Wait, I lived somehow. Oh wait, no, I just forgot to exit. I always do that. Have I won one yet? Not in this stream. I won my first one ever, but not this stream. That's not me. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, I've got 3 crowns. Also, some people cheat in this game, which seems just ridiculously pathetic. I don't get that at all. I think it's mostly on PC, but I'm sure there's some way to do it on PS4 too, probably. They should really add like a loading screen minigame or like something. Seeing PC cheaters is kind of funny. Yeah, I think I've heard on PC people just like jump a billion miles in the air and crap. So I had that Fall Guys are coming to mobile. Huh. I guess the controls are simple enough. It would still feel... It would feel like you're controlling somebody else's player at that point. But I guess it's so random, it probably doesn't matter. The first Yokai Watch game to Switch or some other console developers remove the limitation to how long you can run. Oh, that's... See, stuff like that, like... Anything that slows you down for no reason, I hate that. There are a bajillion Fall Guys clones now. I bet... This kind of thing always gets crazy amount of clones, especially on mobile. Like Hello Neighbor of all things, which I didn't even think was a very good game. Why did people love that? I played the beta for that. I was like, what the hell? In fact, I did a video. That was my first playthrough. I was like, I think I did a video. I don't even remember anymore. I was not impressed. It was very frustrating and like did not feel fair at all. Hello Neighbor of all things, which as I recall got very bad reviews on actual release, but it got a billion clones on mobile and just so much shit. Play Among Us. I've heard about that. Is it paid? I don't really like multiplayer games. Especially competitive multiplayer games. Children liked it because of the family-friendly channels. Oh, so it was like YouTube meme stuff. I get. It did seem kind of like a meme game. I hate that kind of cheating in multiplayer games where it's just like there's no point other than to just deprive other people of fun and ruin things. Like that's some like sociopath shit. Like just it's no fun to just jump straight forward and air hop, but I will prevent other people from enjoying things. Thus, I enjoy, you know, reducing the fun that other people have. Oh, okay. Yes. These things still look like donuts. I'm gonna be hungry after this. I mean, it has been like 24 hours since I've eaten, so I would have been hungry anyway, but the donuts, they don't help. I gotta go. There's a local fast food place that kind of sucks. And the food is good, but the people, there's some really dumb / unattentive people there. They get my orders wrong very often. And for 3 times now, they have forgotten that I ordered online. And you would think like, oh, they'll have it ready for you there and you just pick it up, and no. They tell you, oh, park in the thing and we'll bring it around. And 3 times now, they've just actually forgotten. And I've been there for 20 minutes waiting for like some basic bitch fast food, and for one person usually, just really easy stuff, and like nope. If you go to drive-through, it's never that bad. So I know they just can't handle the online order thing, which you would think this deep into COVID and stuff people would have gotten used to by now, but apparently not. I never get like mad at them and like yell at them or anything, but like it does make me think, okay, it's time to stop going there. What's my favorite Fall Guys minigame? I like the Kirby like stand on the hexagons thing, but it's only at the very end and I never get to freaking play it. I mean, I have played it, but only a few times. I've won that one at least once. And I'm pretty good at the jump final round thing. You know what I hate? For one thing, all of the team games, and that race to the crown thing, I find that very unfair. And this one, I hate this one too. I rarely see this one. This one will be like an okay Mario Party game, but it feels even more random than the other ones. Among Us is pretty chill. Isn't like a deception game though? This seems like the opposite of chill to me. Isn't it basically like that, Who's What's it? Jackbox deception thing where like somebody's an alien. Nobody freaking played that game right, by the way. That's speaking of salt and stuff, but I wasn't paying attention. I don't like this one. Yeah, there's a Jackbox thing that's basically like that. We should play some Jackbox. It's been a while since we played Jackbox. I think I'll announce... My problem with Jackbox is you need a decent amount of people. I think I'll announce a Jackbox night in advance. Orange. I pretty much just follow other people in this game. Since you can see other... It's not really a test of your skill. It's just... Hope the person you're following is right, mostly. Jackbox is neat. Yeah, I like Jackbox. It's just organizing lots of people into one thing is kind of a pain. I think this was great. I'm just gonna trust these guys. Okay, it wasn't great. So there's no reason to just not just follow where everyone else is. One problem I have with Jackbox is like, and just doing the board game night stuff in general, I would always pick a game that you don't need to own, and I can just like give you a link to play online. And people would not understand that and be like, oh no, I don't own Jackbox. It's like, you don't need to own Jackbox. That's the whole point. Oh, why do you... Oh, stupid bots. You're only supposed to post one message at once. But yeah, there's a quote feature. I keep meaning to point that out. There's a quote. You can do exclamation point, add quote, and then like, if I say something stupid on stream, you can immortalize it forever. But this is new. I think this is new. Fruit Chute? Yeah, this is new. I haven't played this one at least. Yeah, Jackbox is really cool. It does help to have a good group. There's some games that play well with randos and some that do not. No, I think I did play this like once. I never get this game though. That's why I thought it was new. I remember the oblong watermelons. Sick. How do I dance? I don't think I got the Chivo. How do you... Isn't there like an achievement for like doing a dance at this finish line? I first saw you on a Garfield game. Great, that was a good video. Yeah, there's an achievement you can like... Oh, Big T's, there we go, I did get it. That was a really good fruit pattern though. I don't think there are any new games added last update. Yeah, I don't think there were. I think somebody just saw there was an advance, like there's going to be new mini games. I don't think there are yet. Oh, this is the one, HEX-A-GONE. Push the button was different from Among Us. Mostly push the button was deception based. Among Us more action based. Huh. I thought it was more deception based, but I haven't played Among Us. Is it free? See, the problem with trying to stay on at the very top for the longest time is that sometimes you just fall down like multiple levels once you go down finally. Like so. Shit. Oh god, oh god. So what some people do is they just try to get to the bottom at the very beginning, and they just try to eliminate as much for other people as they can. I usually try to play it a bit more conservative and like... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, bad. Very, very bad. Oh, God. I hate this part where you gotta, like... You want to try to, like, delay it? Oh, God. Oh! Oh, well. Among Us is free on mobile. I might try it, but... Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't sound like my kind of thing, but I'll probably try it sometime. I have a huge backlog of other stuff, like single player stuff that I need to get to. Everyone loves that chicken thing, huh? Excuse me? I can't tell if that's lag or cheating. Dead. You know, I spaced those auto posts, so they shouldn't coincide like that, but whatever. Rookie. Nah, I'm good. So what cosmetic crap can we get? This just looks so unpleasant. Ugh. Need 2 more crowns to get something. I've got 3, but like I don't know. None of this stuff really speaks to me. Like what? It's just blue pants. This is not really. It's just. I'm slightly interested in Raptor, so I guess I might as well just get it. There, beautiful. We did evolve from dinosaurs, you see. With a few exceptions, I never really got too much into cosmetic stuff in games. So when cosmetics are the only draw, I'm just kind of like, huh. Among Us seems to be the next big meme game. We seem to get one of those every month or less lately. I guess it's because everybody's like stuck inside and doing stuff. You know what sucks? This year it was like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna meet more people, you know, in real life. I'm gonna like invite more people over. I'm gonna have, you know, I'm gonna do more of the, you know, local multiplayer games. I'm gonna, you know, be more sociable. And then COVID happens. It's like, oh, okay. Well, next year, hopefully. I'll just get colors and patterns. See, that's the other thing, like the bean. I kind of appreciate the bean aesthetic, but most of the costumes, like you lose the bean. No, not 2020 version. I will be very happy for this year to be over. It's not like everything will just magically be fixed once it's over, but it's it'll definitely be better. Hopefully. I mean, you never know, as 2016 taught us, but definitely been a shitty one. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. When you see it coming, but you can't really do anything about it. Ah, get up! I think it's just, there's too many people in these first rounds, but it always just feels like in the first rounds you just fall for no reason. I think it might just be like people bumping into you that the server detects, but your visual, like, is not, you don't see it in game. Because there's definitely some weird lag issues. We're gonna be dead by 2020. That's the dream, isn't it? Why? Not this time, buddy. So I never got this kind of mindset. And so many people do it too. The only time I've quote-unquote griefed somebody in this game, somebody was standing at the goal and I pushed them into the goal. I'm not sure if that even qualifies as griefing, but if anything, it stops them from griefing. Remember to register to vote and everything, everybody, by the way. Less than 2 months. Or if you're not from the US, do still register to vote. Probably not voting the same time we do, though. Skeleton bird. I kind of like that donut one. I think that's just a skin, though. That's like not a costume. So like half of the cosmetics are like skins, and you can't see the skins under the costumes. So they're just completely obliterated from existence. I don't think I've ever lost in this one. I shouldn't say that out loud, but they just kind of walk back and forth. I never really lose in it, so I don't like have animosity towards it, but I don't feel this one's very exciting. This makes me just like want to go and eat the like strawberries in the distance. Like my mind is out there in the fields. It's not really over here. I swear though, if I made this game, I don't think I would make the grabbing thing a thing. I don't really appreciate that. But like, just only enable it in the minigames where it's actually relevant. Because it really exists only to troll people. There's no reason to do it. And you can't really ever win because you grab somebody. You can only pull yourself and someone else down. It's not like even a strategy. Like, I get the purpose of this one, but I don't know. I feel like if it was Mario Party, they would, like, go faster over time. Or there'd be, like, bullet bills and crap. But you're just kind of waiting for people to, like, get bored and jump off. Oh, whoa. That was weird. Excuse me? So, like, the guy that grabbed me was, like, 20 feet away. I want to eat that guy, the Oreo one. This looks like a donut jelly bean, like an Oreo donut jelly bean, which now that I've said it out loud doesn't actually sound very appetizing. Sometimes when you combine things, you get something worse than any of the parts. Slime clown. I always try to get too smart in this one. I try to like jump up that first thing and get like eliminated trying to do that at the very beginning. So I should probably just not do that. I like the Iago parrot. A lot of birds. A lot of bird designs in this. What is happening? I got pushed somehow. I'm not gonna be brave. I hate when these things get on a really awful cycle sometimes. Hey, ducky. Oh god. Oh. See, sometimes, especially with the balls are very luck based. So you can just get screwed by the balls and it sucks. Oh, see these are that's the cycle I was talking about. Fortunately, it's only really on that one. What's with the donut dildos, by the way? Like, I guess they're supposed to be like bumpers, but like the shape is very evocative of something. I like how the slime speeds you up, by the way. Like, shouldn't slime slow you down? But you move like, I guess it's just slippery, but you move like faster. Oh god. Oh. Crap. Oh well. Never take shortcuts. They're not really worth it. They're really not. You'll just get bumped by something else anyway. I was about to be the first one too. Oh well. Should have taken it slower. You kind of just don't want to rush this. Oh, that poor bastard. You kind of just don't want to rush this one. I'd have jumped and dived back on. That works. I think with my inertia, I don't think that would have worked because I had a lot of inertia worked up towards that edge. I don't think there's a way to salvage that, but maybe. I'm not entirely sure how the dive works with. What? He just got plunked in. Where do they get all this slime? Like, I imagine these people's like entire economy is based on like producing slime. Because they have like 1 billion gallons of slime just for this one game. I demand to see the economic. Oh, I forgot to leave. I always forget to leave. Like, there should be an option just auto leave because I don't care. I don't care about. As far as I'm concerned, these are all NPCs, and I have no interest in knowing who wins unless it's me. You can't even leave. You have to like watch the loading screens. Come on. Can you hear me press the leave button? Okay. Just in general, it's surprisingly like just there's no options. I guess it's to keep it all fair and stuff, but. Like, it'd be neat to have, like, custom matches of some sort, or just, like, practice. Even if it doesn't earn you, like, points. Or, like, if you can't get crowns or something. Seen it done and done it? Huh. Not sure how long I'm going to stream, by the way. It might be kind of short. How long have I been streaming? When did I? Oh, just 45 minutes. It might just be an hour or two, honestly. I will need food at some point. I like that this makes your light bar kind of match your costume, I assume. Like, mine is kind of like a purple pink lavender, if you will. I always appreciated games that do nice stuff with the light bar and the touchpad. Just subtle things. You can add just subtle nice things. Like if it's a multiplayer game, like kind of just color the bar to what your character looks like. Just simple stuff like that. Mr. Teethgate. I don't like Mr. Teethgate. It will give me nightmares. I don't like that one. The like cancer cell one that's to my right. I don't like that skin at all. Yeah, Cancer Cells is like this 3D body adventure DOS game that I always wanted to play for the channel. Like, it was like one of my very first video games. Like, I had it on a PC before I think I had any consoles. And it was like a Doom environment, but like you walked around and like learned about like cells and crap. And there were like really bad mini games that you could play. And I haven't seen it in like more than 20 years at this point, God. And I always thought that would be kind of neat to revisit. I'm not sure if it would be entertaining enough for like a cursed content stream, which we haven't done enough in a while. I miss cursed content. I've got a playlist on my channel called Cursed Content. It's like bad games are like so bad they're good games. It's like Tommy Wiseau stuff, basically, right? In fact, we literally played a Tommy Wiseau game, not by Tommy Wiseau, but About the Room by Tommy Wiseau, and it was a blast. We did like Sonic Schoolhouse. That would have been really sick if I could have landed that, but I couldn't. And like David Cage games always qualify. In fact, we need to play Fahrenheit. Excuse me. I think it's on Steam and everything. But yeah, I need to play Fahrenheit someday. Voice is getting a little beat up already somehow. I barely even record this weekend. That's half the reason I decided to stream. I never want to go a week without recording just something, because you get rusty. You start forgetting stuff and... Yeah, Dweller's Empty Path, that'll be finished soon. 2 more episodes. I already have those uploaded, in fact. And I have a bunch of other stuff I need to get to. We will play Home at some point. I just don't want the entire channel to be only off fan games. As much as I enjoy them. I really should have done Home first. That was kind of my bad. But Home will happen. And it will probably be about as long as 1 was. So... It probably will be another, like, it takes Tap Tap over a month to release kind of situation, just because there's so many episodes. I thought about doing longer episodes, but I don't know. I kind of like having just a buffer of videos to release when I don't do videos. Because sometimes I'll go even a couple weeks in a row and I record literally nothing. Or, like, 1 live stream. So it can be really nice to have that kind of buffer built in. Imagine getting your foot, like, stuck in the crease. I pinched my finger with, like, gardening shears. Like, not with the sharp part, but, like, the inner part that, like, closes. Got a nice little... What do you even call that when it's like... It's not a blood blister, but, like, it, you know... You bleed on the inside, and it kind of works its way out through your skin. It's not that pleasant. It didn't hurt that much, but it was annoying. But yeah, it's all gone now. My finger is back to normal. It was right on the tip of the finger too. What was your dumbest injury, chat? My dumbest injury was one of those shitty scooter things. In fact, they're no longer allowed, probably because of me. But they had these stupid like scooter things that were like. They're basically skateboards, but you like sit on them. I think I stood on it or something, but I fell. I don't like driving here, you can't control it. Oh, diving. Yeah, I knew I was at serious risk of falling off when I dove earlier on in there, but like, that one is so boring, you gotta like make your own difficulty. Come on, chat. I want to hear your dumbest injury. Oh, this one. I'm not too good at this one. These middle ones, I eliminated on a lot of these just because, like, I rarely see them. I ran over by an ice cream truck. That's incredible. I've never been to an ice cream truck. The song always kind of weirded me out. Like they'll go through the neighborhood like at really weird intervals, and like I'm not sure I've ever even seen one in real life actually, because I never like rush out to go and like greet them or something. Like as an adult, I have no want for like ice cream truck, and as a kid, I never had money for ice cream truck, so like, yeah. It's just kind of weird, those like cultural like norms and crap that like everyone's heard of, but you never really participated in. In fact, that's another good chat question. What is some like cultural touchstone that you've never touched upon, like ice cream trucks? Like I guess I did ride a bike once, but I don't know how to ride a bike, for example. A friend tried to teach me once, and I was like, okay, this is dumb. Let's play video games. Though I actually only tried to ride the bike because like his parents were weird and like creepy, and they were like, no, only 1 hour of video games at most. Actually, I think it might have been less than 1 hour, but like we weren't allowed to play video games for longer than that. And I never went to his house again after that. I felt bad for him, but like, come on. It was like just the two of us. It was like not a lot you can do. Like, I don't even know. See, I never usually get to this part where it gets intense. Oh, right, exit, 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 yes. Seriously, give me an option to auto-exit. I always forget to do that. I've been trick-or-treating. It was annoying because kids rang at my house, and now I'm used to it. Yeah, just leave the. Make sure your porch lights are off. At least around here, I don't think I've ever had a trick-or-treater. It was a lot bigger when I was a kid. I was 15. Midsummer, we broke into school and started roaming its classes. We were on the 3rd floor. The guy that watched over the school saw us, and we were running. And I jumped 20 stairs and fractured my left foot. Ow. That's some like Night in the Woods style crimes. I don't think I've ever really like broken into a place like that. I like the idea of abandoned places though. I've never really been to one. Like construction sites and stuff, but I don't think that really counts. Like we don't really have a lot of abandoned places here. Like if things don't last that long. You know, some place will buy it up and stuff. Why would you sneak into a school, though, of all places? Let's see. What's another thing that I never experienced that most people do? I guess it's hard to think of things that you haven't done, because it's like there isn't a memory of a thing that you haven't done. You have to remember it in context of like, did other people do a thing that you didn't, I guess. I've only been to a concert a few times, a couple times. We just don't get a lot of that stuff around here. I had to go out somewhere, but I saw VNV Nation in person. That was really cool. I always wanted to see Rammstein. I was too young to see their shows back when I was super into them, though. Now that I'm not, it's like I don't really want to waste a vacation day. Oh, come on! Oh. I hate when there's just like a torrent of people passing you. That always feels bad. I went to a party outside my family. I heard a date wrong at a college party. I went like looking for a party that did not exist. Oh. I eventually gave up, and like, oh, it was the next week. I was like, oh well. I got to explore the neighborhood though, so it was still kind of fun. I kind of miss College Town just because everything was in walking distance. That was honestly my favorite thing about college, just you could walk everywhere. You can barely like walk to everything in this neighborhood. Like I can walk to the village that's kind of out here, and that's really about it. And even that's kind of a schlep. I mean, my willingness to walk was also much greater there. I didn't have a car. It's like, you didn't need a car. In fact, I got so much grief for not taking a car to a place like a college town where nobody needed a car, and it's like, it would have been so expensive and wasteful to have a car there. Like, pay to store. Oh, I forgot to leave again. Like, yes, let me like pay to store a car that I will use. Like, I think I needed to be driven like 3 times a year. Like, I needed to like go there and leave at the end of semesters and like a doctor's appointment. That was really all I would have ever needed a car for. And I would have paid like hundreds of dollars, which I did not have as a college student, to store this car, which I also didn't really own. So I was like, what? My parents were very like, oh, you must drive, son. I don't know why driving was like the one ritual that I needed to complete. It's like, I knew how to drive. I learned and stuff, but it's like, I don't need a driver's license. I don't have a car. I wouldn't be able to use a car if I did have one. Weird. Ironically, I wasn't going to the ice cream shop. Just casual. That's like some serious slapstick stuff. You're just running somewhere and just ice cream truck, and then fade to black. What stuff, other stuff have I never done? I've never been camping like overnight. I went to some crap for like, I've been to like campsite stuff for like Boy Scouts and crap, but I never stayed like, I've never slept in a tent. I think it would be kind of neat, but like, also like bugs and like raccoons like eating your feet and stuff, so I don't know. I want a camper, like an RV camp. That's mostly because of Pocket Camp, but like I want to own like one of those ridiculous campers. In fact, during one of the Animal Crossing Patreon board game night streams, all I did was talk about like wacky like themed RVs and stuff. This is the sort of thing like it is super neat to like look at, and then it's like you look at an RV and it costs like $100,000. You're like, oh. Well, that's not happening. Like I would go camping once and I would think it was the coolest thing ever, and then I would do it a second time and it wouldn't be as cool, and then I would never do it again. And then I would have like this $100,000 vehicle that I never use, and I couldn't even fit in my goddamn garage. It's like, it's one of those things that like you get an urge to do, but you know it would be like really stupid and bad if you actually did it in real life. Oops. I think you can, I'm sure you can just rent them though. I assume most people that aren't like, you know, retirees just rent. That would probably be okay. Oh, Jesus. I got some real speed there. I could touch the clouds. Okay, I'm getting eliminated. I should probably stop trying to read chat while I do things. So where's the person has a driver's permit and no one available to teach you to drive? Let's retake the test. Oh yeah, I failed my first driver's test because I couldn't parallel park, which I've literally never done. The time that I successfully parallel parked and the times that I practiced parallel parking are the only times I've ever parallel parked in my goddamn life. I always avoid that. In fact, and I usually avoid parking near people. Like if I can get a spot with no person on either side, I will always do that. I don't give a crap about walking an extra like 10 feet. I just don't want people like hit my car with their door or something. Because I was a dumbass kid and I actually did that once. I opened a door too far. And like, oops. But whatever. The stupid kids. They still don't have a driver's license, annoying. That sucks. I just didn't need it. I got so much fucking bitching. I really should have just done it to reduce bitching. But I just really didn't give a shit. It really did not. Aside from the bitching, it did not affect my life at all. Like, no one even knew. Like, my parents were always like, people are gonna think you're weird. It's like, who is going to check my fucking wallet and be like, Tap Tap, do you have a driver's license? Can I see the cards in your wallet? Like, nobody sees the inside of my fucking wallet. What are you talking about? Shit, I mean, people at my work, I mean, I've seen most of them drive their car, but like, for all I know, they've never gotten their driver's license. I've never like frisked them and like checked if they have driver's licenses. I don't know. I failed parking because my teacher didn't teach how to check if you're parallel with the pavement. I also double failed my first thing because there's like a rusted spike that I drove past, and it turns out that rusted spike was a stop sign that had been hit by a car, and I was supposed to stop at the spike. I thought that was kind of BS, but whatever. Only retaking it. Only retaking it once isn't too bad. It's just annoying because obviously somebody else has to drive you. That was really the only reason I cared at all. To this day, I stop at every rusted spike because it might be a stop sign. You have to wait 15 days to retake. I didn't have a car at the time, so I wasn't too... I didn't care too much. I do kind of dread, at some point I will need to do that. You can, for like 10 years, you can just like redo your license online. But at some point I do have to take a test again, I think, like in person or something. Like, I'm afraid I'll like fuck up the, oh, I forgot to read again. The whoozy what's it. Parallel parking, because like I said, I've never done that. I know you just line up parallel, you line up your wheels, and then you crank your wheel all the way to the left, and then you back up, and then you like turn it all the way, you turn it straight, and you straighten up, I guess? I don't know. Like I said, I've never needed to do it. There's like almost no amount of distance I wouldn't willingly like just have to walk to avoid parallel parking. And I don't live in a city where like, I'm not in like New York where you'd like, it's physically impossible to not park or something. Though if I would lived in New York, I doubt I would have a car. Like, good God. I'm sure I would just like study it up and like practice it out like in the boonies where no one would notice me if I accidentally like smashed into a car or something. I just don't like getting that close to people's cars. Oh, speaking of camping, like 20 minutes ago, the coworker has like some kind of Boy Scouts or some kind of crap thing where they like sell popcorn, and they had like samples out, right? And there's regular caramel corn, which was like $10 a tub, and there's sea salt, fancy boy sea salt caramel corn, and it's $20 versus $10, and there's still salt on the regular caramel corn. I tried both of them. They are identical. It tastes exactly the same, but it's twice as expensive. And do you know how expensive sea salt is? It really isn't that much. I have like a giant tub of sea salt that I barely even use because I usually use kosher salt instead. But yeah, like, it sounds fancy, so people just make it incredibly expensive and they get away with it. But it's the same crap. And sea salt is just literally just salt. It's just salt. It's just large, coarse grains. If you don't need large, coarse grains, there's no reason to get sea salt. But whatever. I kind of prefer kosher salt to, when I need large grain salt, usually it's for, like making a steak or something. Seasoning. And I prefer kosher salt for that, because it's like flat flakes. It just feels better. Pink Himalayan sea salt. Now that's the fancy stuff. That crap is genuinely expensive, I think. I don't know what the deal is with that crap, other than it's like, haha, it's pink, it's weird, it's expensive. I've never eaten it. Maybe it tastes like bees in your mouth or something, I don't know. I've seen those like Himalayan salt lamps, though. It's like, it looks neat, I guess. What's the like Gilgamesh costume up there in the like top right? Oh well. Hey, we need to do. Speaking of, we need to bring back cursed content. We also need to do more. We need to do another reaction stream sometime. I'm gonna check out and see if we can stream the Donkey Kong Country show. I think it's one of those abandoned copyright situations. Obviously, it's definitely a copyright gray area. You shouldn't really be doing it, but I have seen the entire series. The whole series is up on YouTube, and it's not even one of those things where it's like slowed down and like cropped and backwards and like low audio quality, so they try to get it past the thing. It's just like the whole last thing. I don't think anyone cares about it anymore, but it would be nice to stream it and like make fun of it. It's an experience, I'll tell you that. The Donkey Kong Country show. It's all animated like, oh, it's creepy. Banana. This is Banana. I was gonna show you a picture, but I remember I can't pause an online game, so if somebody in chat finds it or something, I don't know. But I'll show you maybe after this. But it's like really creepy 90s animation, and it's not that bad of a cartoon really, but it's just so surreal. I'm on the cherry. Grape. I think this is grape. No, these are grape. So you just follow people, it doesn't matter. You don't need to remember anything. It just has more minerals. I think people think that about like sea salt. It's like, it's more natural. It's like, but it's literally just, it's just sodium chloride. That's all it is. And you actually need table salt, like cheap iodized table salt. They actually add iodine, which your body needs, and it's not that rare, but it's helpful to have that iodine. So, so there's no real reason not to eat table salt. I mean, if you think it tastes better, whatever, but if you think it's that much better, I highly recommend like actually trying it. Like a taste test thing. For me, it's all about the texture of it. I have sea salt, but I just have it because it's large grain stuff. So if I need large grain, I use the sea salt. If I need kind of flaky salt, I use the kosher salt. If I just need just salt, if it's gonna just like dissolve and stuff, I just use the table salt. Oh, team games. I've been lucky and not really gotten team games. What, is that like a Robot Wants Kitty outfit or something? Like a cat droid? Oh, I got eliminated, I forgot. So it shows that I pay like 0% attention to the game while I'm playing this. Let me find you that, let me see. Show you that Donkey Kong Country cartoon. Oh, perfect image. Perfect image. Honestly, some of the frames are genuinely horrifying. Like, it's always actually worse than I think. Like, you get habituated to it when you actually watch an episode, and you forget how just disgusting most of these characters look. Like, this guy is intentionally disgusting, but I mean, Jesus Christ. And they all make that like suck mouth like constantly. Also, the Funky Kong is terrifying. He's like bleach blonde. This is Funky Kong in that. Do I have a favorite football team? Definitely no. I haven't followed any kind of sport since college, which really I was like, haha, go local team, guys. Oh, I never went to a college football thing or any kind of ball thing when I was there. I did go to like middle school sports a couple of times, but that's, yeah, that's all. Alright, we gotta at least get this next level here. I am feeling that hunger though, so we might wrap this up sort of early. I'm always so fascinated why we get joins and leaves all of a sudden, like mid-stream. I don't know what I did to offend like 4 people all at once a few minutes ago. I have no idea why, but probably just complete coincidence. And then there's the times when like 4 people join all at once in the middle of a stream. Like I know the stream notifications go out, so you know you'd expect bunches towards the middle, but whatever. I've never been a big, sorry, cracking my knuckles. Is it so weird when only one like cracks? Like it's weird. It's probably a disease. Anyway, I've never been the best at like advertising streams and crap. I thought there was a new minigame for a second, but then I forgot it doesn't show you the gates in the first moments. Fries. Or is this one? It's not the doors. It's the up and down gates. This game kind of just makes me want to play Mario Party, but if I played Mario Party, I'm sure I wouldn't want to play Mario Party anymore. I enjoyed our drunk Mario Party stream, but like nobody drinks on my streams anymore, including me at this point. But it's like it's never fun being the only person drunk, like, or if it's just like a couple people. This is gonna be risky. Oh, nice. I tried to do like drinking game streams with the board game. What happened there? With the board game nights, but like less and less people stream or drank, and it was just me. I was like, all right, there's no point to this. And since social events are basically completely off the menu this year, I've only really ever drank for streams now, which I haven't really done in quite a while. One of my last oh, we need to stream some AI dungeon again soon. But yeah, that's pretty much the last time I drank. I'm sure it was some AI dungeon stream that I wanted to get loaded up for. Speaking of buying alcohol, my grocery store is gone. They shut it down. They I guess weren't doing too great, and then COVID happened and just gone. And with the whole COVID thing, I've been trying to avoid going out and stuff. And I don't even know where to shop now. It was right on the way home. It was great. There's like a super Target around here, and there's an Aldi's. There's this new fancy white people grocery store. I'm not really impressed by those though. Like, I've been to Trader Joe's and stuff. They'll have like 1 or 2 things. It's like, oh, that's kind of neat, and then like everything else, like, Like, I mean, most like decent-ish grocery stores just have like a white people food section anyway, so you can just get your like hummus and stuff. Is there no grocery delivery? Oh, there's grocery delivery. I don't know where to order from. I don't like paying delivery fees and shit and tips and all that. So I usually just like I just get some I get some no contact takeout at work, and I usually just have some like canned stuff here that I've been slowly running out of. Oh shit, I forgot to jump. I might just order something from like Target or something. I don't know. I usually just see the delivery fee and I'm like, what? Screw that. Like, I tried to deliver my favorite Japanese place food, and like, if you get it on DoorDash, it's like 100% markup. Like, once you've included like even just like a meager tip, it's over double the original price, and it's pretty expensive. Like, I'm usually spending, you know, 10 to 15 bucks for just one meal, and it's like, oh, now it's like 30 to 40 bucks. It's like, okay, no, I'm not that hungry. I'll just get like a goddamn pizza or something. But I got sick of pizza, especially when I was like work from home and people were taking it seriously here, which is mostly no longer the case, unfortunately. And it's bad as ever, but people just got bored of taking it seriously, which is great. Because this way we get the worst of both worlds. We still get all of the disease, and most places are still like closed or reduced hours and shit. But we're not taking it seriously, so it doesn't really ever go down. So, ugh. Remember the phrase, avoid it like the plague? Turns out people don't do that, so I rest in peace that phrase. I always figured people would, but not really. The thing about grocery delivery to me also is like, I usually don't like, I don't have a grocery list. I just do a loop through the grocery store and I just know kind of where to look and I just like, oh, that looks, I'll get that. And with, I can't really do that. I mean, you can browse on the delivery things, but it's just not the same. Just following these guys. And now I'll have to learn like a new grocery store. What a horrible thought. Does Target still like have like pretzels and crap that you can like a food section, like a quick stop kind of thing? Like it's a grocery store, but like you can buy like hot dogs and pretzels and stuff, like cooked for you. Do they still have that shit? I could go for a pretzel once in a while. I'm kind of glad there's no like anti-ants like within my usual driving radius, because like I would eat that like way too much. One elimination. Successful round, yes. Excuse me. Hopefully my audio mixing is better, by the way. I've been experimenting with like a, what's it called? A compressor. And I got it kind of too powerful, and you could like hear me drinking and stuff. And like, that's too much, but like, you should be able to hear me like, I just tried to even out the volume. But audio is kind of the thing I know the least about. I should probably just take some time to learn all that kind of crap. Huh? What are physics? We just don't know. Get out of here, kid. Oh, golden egg. Give me that egg. No, give me that egg. No! How are we losing? Screw you guys. I'm gonna fuck over red. Oh, we're so doomed. See, this is why I don't like team games. Like, I haven't really been doing particularly bad or anything. It's just, oh, bye. What? I'm stuck. I love. Don't you love physics? I love physics. Physics are great. I love them all the time. Many times, yes. Oh, come on. By the way, like nobody remembers, but like Nintendo Switch Online comes with like SNES games you can play online and shit. I'm being bullied. This is bullying. Bullying is wrong. Please. Yes. There's a massive amount of server lore. There really is. Yeah, I added on my Discord server. I added a server lore channel, and it's like explanations for all of the emojis we have. Because almost all of them pretty much have a story. There's really only a couple that don't. So I added a channel next to the rules channel where you can learn all about the lore. Oh wow, we won somehow. It's just explaining all the emoji. Most of them are from like a live stream that we did. Oh wow, we did successfully screw over red. I claim credit for that. I took one whole egg. I'm sure that was the one that made them lose. They did have to waste like 2 people trying to bully me out of their thing. Oh, this one. I've still never beaten this one. It just feels way more RNG. You are not immune to propaganda. That's a good one. Also, why do you have to grab the crown? Why doesn't it just collect? That seems rude. I'm sure people have lost because they forgot to press R2. I'm sure at some point I will too. That seems like exactly what I would do. Uh-oh. Balls! It's always the balls. That's why I'm focusing. when the left side's stupid. Expected. Skeleton ninja. Why does that have like a skeleton tail? That's not how skeletons work. Whatever. I changed my name on PS4, by the way. I'm now Sir Tap Tap, I think with an underscore. It used to be something very old from when I was Tiny Babu. I think it was like 8th grade or something. Yeah, just Sir Tap Tap underscore. Somebody stole just Sir Tap Tap without the underscore. I still hate you, by the way, whoever you are. I know, I know what you did. I know what you did. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me, because they played a game I don't have. They played one game. They played one goddamn game. I did steal from myself the Xbox Live thing. I completely forgot that Dirt 3 on PC used Xbox Live. So I thought somebody stole my thing, and then I looked at it, it's like, they only played one game, and it was Dirt 3. It's like, wait a minute, that was me. I forget if I successfully reclaimed that or not. I have like 3 goddamn Microsoft accounts, because Skype turned into a Microsoft account. Xbox Live gamer tag thing turned into Xbox, the thing. Your Windows account turned into one, and like your OneDrive thing. I just need to stop using the ones. What is Skype? Don't ask. It's best you don't know. I actually, you know, Discord felt very familiar to me because I actually ran a Skype group, which was a thing that you could do. And just like, even though Skype was like supposed to be for voice chat, just like Discord, we only ever used the text chat. I kind of miss the old Skype group. I'm sure they're not like still together, but I don't miss Skype itself. Like, I used to use Skype like all the time. Like I would bring it up on my phone and shit. Ugh, the app was goddamn terrible though. Oh, it sucked. I'm sure it's not that much better. Skype has exactly one feature that's better than Discord. If a lot of buttons get pressed at once, oh god damn it. If a lot of buttons get pressed at once on your keyboard in Skype, the X is now typing message turns into a cat on a keyboard. That's the only good part about Skype. Discord just needs to copy that one feature and be universally superior. Jackson the Goat 11 point. I didn't even know your thing could be that long. I guess it may as well. It's actually kind of dumb. That's some classic slapstick. That's actually kind of dumb how many early online things are like, nah, you get 6 letters for your name or like stuff like that. Only 16 for your password. We don't want you to be too safe. Be safe, but not too safe, because too safe. I'm not a fan of that. In fact, Microsoft of all goddamn companies, I'm sure they fixed it by now, but Microsoft was like, you can't have a password over 16 characters. What the hell? And because of that, Google's like strong password thing usually only gives you like 10 digits, which, since it's like just nonsense, it's not like a dictionary attack vulnerable or anything. It's not too bad, but it's kind of silly. No, don't touch my ball. Don't touch my balls! Those are mine. There's a lot of balls in this game. You ever think about that? I hate how the pigeon looks when it's red. It's like blood pigeon. I don't like that. This is the wrong way. I want the black, like, spooky. Like, look at him. He looks way better than me. He looks like a cloister. Give me the ball. Oh, of course my team is losing. My team's always losing. Yes, we get the ball. Yes. No. No, screw yellow. Blue is too powerful. We have to fuck over yellow now. Yeah, you take that one, dude. No, I got this one. Screw you. No, it's mine. No. Yes! Thank you, blue. Let's see Blue's on my side now. He's good. He's a good boy. A good boy. Whoa, what? What even happened? I feel like that summarizes like a lot of games in this. Just what happened. Oh shit. No! Aw, whatever. Team games. See how long it will take to get food here. I think I'm gonna get one of those Pizza Hut calzone things. Say what you want about Pizza Hut, they're not great, but I do like the their cheese is pretty good. Excuse me. I'm like stuck. Pardon? Cool. Okay. Failed to receive information about rewards from the server. Okay. I had that happen when I won a game once, by the way. I did get my crown, but I was very concerned about that. That was only my second crown, too. I was like, God damn it. Citrus Blast. I want to get a Citrus Blast. You want to get blasted? Movie star. Oh, it's because of the blue and orange crap. I'm gonna be... Wait, why don't I have face? I want to unlock... Why don't I have any faces? I want a different face. Oh, whatever. Big bad. Oh, it's a wolf. Okay. I'm just be naked. I'm gonna be... What's the most delicious looking color? That's not bad. It's not bad. Bleh. It's like blood and snot smoothie. Oh, that was pretty good. Cherry cream. I don't like cherry. Something about them. Faces are just different colors. They must be rare though, because I've never. I don't think I've ever got. Well, I obviously don't have any, but I don't think I've ever seen them in the shop either. It's probably at least one of the season rewards, but I haven't got that far in those. What is my education? I guess education level. I have 2 bachelor's degrees. They only gave me 1 piece of paper though. I'm still pissed at them for that. But I double majored and in informatics and psychology. It's a BA in psych though, because a BS would have taken an extra, like a half year or something. I would have taken some math classes I didn't want to take. I'm a programmer and I hate math, but you should make the computer do the math for you. I kind of wanted to get a master's, but then like at the end of my 4th year, actually like I was on course to take like I was gonna take a bunch of stuff going towards masters in my 5th year. Like I was gonna take 5 years to graduate and like get ready for masters, and then like, you know, have to do less for the masters after I get the bachelor's. But then like just before the 2nd semester of my 4th year, I was like, okay. Actually, I'd rather just get a job and be done here. So I had to like emergency shift my crap around to, but my advisor managed to get everything all in there. I took this like make your profile on a website thing, and like I could already do web programming stuff, so I like stunned the dude like, wow, you're really good at this. It's like, yeah, this is child's play. But it was like a 1 credit hour thing that was like super easy. I swear I did that course. Like I spent less than like 3 hours. I'm stunned that was a 1 credit hour. Like, it had no business being 1 credit hour. It didn't really count. It counted towards nothing except for raw credit hours. So it was basically a wasted class unless you really, I mean, it took no time, but it didn't really count unless you just needed credit hours, and it turns out that I did. I think honestly, I think psychology should be required in like high school level, because it's like you basically are your brain, right? You should know some basic stuff about your brain, about you know, about addiction. You should know stuff about your senses. You should know stuff about, you know, persuasion and, you know, propaganda and stuff. It's very important stuff to know. And like, people are like, hey, you know, learn about, you know, angles. I learned to program in my math class instead of learning math. I still got A's in my math, but I hated math. I did not enjoy it. It's like, why wouldn't we be able to just use computers to do this? They're like, no. Do I speak English? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm often fascinated by questions people ask sometimes. Do feel free. I don't mean to like discourage questions or anything, because I do really appreciate that. It keeps the chat going and everything. But sometimes I get questions, especially in comments, that are just like, huh. That was always a fun subject for you, and I always had great teachers. I mean, it does depend a lot on the class, on the teacher. My stats teacher was incredible. I love my stat teacher. I had some pretty damn good teachers in high school. I graduated early and I kind of regret it actually. What I would have done is do the 4 years and just take every single AP course. Just eliminate as much as possible. Especially the goddamn language thing, because I had to take 2 German courses in college to make up, because I missed 1 German course in high school because I couldn't fit in 4 years of German in the 3 years. So I scored just barely too low to skip it in the placement test. And so then I had to take 2 things of German. And the first one was like, guys, I already know this. It was like embarrassing because it was like all shit I already knew. I was like, oh god damn it. And there's nothing I could do to get out of it. I've seen the newest Dr. Phil YouTube poop. It's amazing. I haven't. I need to catch up. You know, if you want to see YouTube poop reaction streams, honestly, it's kind of selfish to even ask, but like, the best thing for me would be just a playlist with a bunch of good shit. Because the problem is, I can either go in completely blind, which is what I want to do, but if I go in completely blind, I can't vet stuff. But if I vet stuff, I will already know what the funny is, and like my reactions won't be as genuine. I'm really not the kind of person that's like, haha, very, very funny. Yes, this is the first time I've seen this thing. Haha. Like, no, I can't be. I can't fake emotional stuff. I can't. Oh god damn it. I can't pretend to be just like amazed or outraged or scared or stuff. So like, I want the reaction to be like fresh and genuine, but like I also don't know. But the Prager YouTube poop things, I just found like a good playlist, and like the stuff at the top of the list was great, but yeah, I just need some good playlists is what I'm rambling about. Yeah, what I would like, I would really like to do a bunch of classic kind of Spadinner posts, like that's when I got into YouTube poop, like, you know, when it started, with like Deeper Cut and stuff. God, we watched like 10 Deeper Cut in that Sonic one. But I would like to do a Hotel Mario one, just kind of a CDI one in general, maybe. I think I might focus on like the Mario cartoon show and Hotel Mario, because there's a lot of material just in those two. Then probably a Zelda one. Sonic won the poll. God, that poll was a long time ago. Sonic won the poll, so we did that one first. But we should get to the other ones eventually. Sorry, my streams are like completely scatterbrained, but that's just kind of... I do have a full 9-to-5 job and everything on top of this, so it's hard to just keep up on things. Plus, it's not like I only stream too, so this is just the regular videos. Yeah, Dr. Phil stuff. I've never... I'm sure I've seen Dr. Phil a couple times, but I've never really seen too much. So I'm interested to see those. I'm not sure I've ever seen a Dr. Phil YouTube poop before, so it'd be fun to break some ground. The sad thing is I would love to do SpongeBob YouTube poops, and never. I'm sorry, but no. There's no way I'm risking in fact, does Viacom own Dr. Phil? That does strike some fear into me. I just have horrible horrible memories of, because I was in YouTube poop right in the beginning, when whole channels would disappear. Oh, you prick. Whole channels would disappear overnight because of copyright crap. And like SpongeBob, I know you use SpongeBob or Dr. Rabbit and you were just nuked. So I don't think I'd ever do a SpongeBob YouTube poop reaction stream. I'd be too scared. I understand too that like that's kind of the thing that sucks about doing things the way I do. Like, if you, a lot of people just like they want simple things, right? You watch this guy because he plays horror games. You watch this guy because he plays, you know, RPGs and stuff. I play all kinds of crap, and I know that that's kind of, it makes me a rough follow because like you don't know what you're gonna get. But this, at least for me, it's kind of the point. I want to show people different stuff. And I don't want to have like 10 different channels for like Tap Tap reacts, Tap Tap plays Fall Guys. Like, no, just the one channel. It's plenty. Oh, I forgot to quit. God damn it. Oh, wait, no. Did I don't remember. This game is so autopilot, I barely understand what's happening. Although I haven't gotten a crown in this stream, but whatever. It's also random. Like, you just really just kind of go forward and it's just instinct, really. Like I said, it's good for streaming though. Yeah, that's me. See, I just started a new game and it was just pure instinct. Like, there was zero, you know, high level thinking involved in that decision. There is about to be some high level thinking when I'm about to get to for dinner. That's always very intensive. And I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get they call it something stupid like a pizzone, but I'm gonna get the calzone from Pizza Hut. They're not legally allowed to call it a calzone. I don't know, but it's good. It's pretty much what you expect. But Pizza Hut, it's all about the cheese for me. The sauce isn't that good. The crust, it's what you would expect, no better. But the cheese, especially that stuffed crust, I just want only the stuffed crust. I can't believe they don't have stuffed crust like breadsticks, where it's just the stuffed crust, but it's breadsticks, and like there's no pizza, because the pizza is just mediocre. It's hardly the worst, but like I would order from there twice as much if you could get just the crust. Which, so for my health, it's probably for the best that they don't. But, by the way, I'm amazed at the amount of like YouTube channels that are just like big man eats a lot of food. Like, I was introduced to this guy, I think his channel's like Big Chugs something. He's like the friendliest guy you'll ever see, but he just drinks a lot of stuff in one sitting. And like he like he got this like giant wine glass and drank like one of every kind of Mountain Dew that there is. He's the ultimate gamer, basically. That was a smart move. Badlands Chugs, that's him, yeah. I mean, I hate to encourage that, because I mean, obviously drinking 100 gallons of Mountain Dew is not very healthy, but he's a meme, kinda. Yeah, the Mountain Dew video is obviously very self-aware. But there's a lot of channels, like there's that guy, who's that guy? There's this guy that like just has fast food in his car, and he's just like so excited about everything. I've seen, oh god, I don't remember what he was even eating, but just damn, and that's, I know that's been in tons of YouTube poops. Just this man very excited about a burger, and I'm sure it's massively hammed up and everything, but the amount of excitement over that burger, I've never been excited about anything in my life. I'm floating. I like that design on that one guy. The Kirby dots, kind of. Snow leopard. So how many wins does everybody have in this game? I'm just at 3, but I've pretty much only played in the 3 streams that I've done, and I played a few rounds. Uh-oh, brilliant. I played a few rounds outside 0. I was stunned when I got my first round, because I figure you basically have about 1 in 60 chance of winning, because it's mostly, I mean, less than 1 in 60 when it's your first round, but I mean, it's not too hard to get into either, which is probably why it's so popular. I'm also kind of surprised it took this long for like a non-shooting game. Battle Royale got this popular. Like, you would think that would be like fairly unapproachable for a lot of people, and like you need a lot of people to make something like this work. I've still never played PUBG, by the way, or Fortnite. I should play Fortnite for like views reasons. The game's worth the 20 bucks. I got it for free with PS Plus, but I would say between my, you know, I've streamed 4 times, or 3 times, but I'd say it's alright. I mean, I would say just like, do you think it looks worth 20 bucks? Because I mean, you do pretty much this. There's not really much customization or anything, you just kind of go at it. Get out of my head the 2 dots on his face. Make his nose, maybe his nose like a pig? That's like one of those like re-seeing pixel art things. Oh, come on, dude. Grab feature is the worst feature, that's so dumb. I would say that this is definitely more worth its money than Mario Party usually is. Like, I could never pay 60 bucks for Mario Party anymore. I never really did as a kid, so my parents bought it for me, but I kind of hope it wasn't 60 bucks at the time. I was probably 50, but at most. But it's N64 cards. But yeah, I just don't even have much opportunity to play them really. It's like for local multiplayer, I usually prefer something else. Mario Party is just kind of like, I don't know. It's not bad or anything, but it's like I just can't get super excited for it. I just played it too much on N64. I did play a lot of Mario Party on N64. I like maxed out all of the unlocks and stuff on the first 3 games. I think they just made too many on N64 gen. And it just burnt me out. Shoutouts to the people that just leave. Like, I'm not even gonna wait to get eliminated. I'm just gonna quit. I love, imagine just like sitting and having to think of like brand names and stuff. Pizza Hut is the new $10 Tastemaker. What the hell is a Tastemaker? It's just a large with up to 3 toppings. It's just a pizza. What do you mean Tastemaker? Screw you. Alright, you can see people's names. Shoutouts to this. Oops. Why did I fall? I swear, why? See, that's me. There's shoutouts to David Bear 2020. That way, you know what's funny is when people join and like beg chat for a shout out and like they don't actually chat, because like if you actually just chatted, like I would talk to you and be like, oh hey, blah blah blah, and answer questions. But like when people just like they just ask for a shout out, like why? And for one thing, it's never somebody that's like been around before. Like it's always people that are just asking, just specifically for the purpose of a shout out. Like it's never a fan. I don't get why. Because like if you're not a fan of the channel, what does a shout out from me mean to you? Like why would that matter? Whatever. the paint can thing this guy has going on. Also for like random questions, do you speak English is my favorite question I've ever been asked. No, I don't. Somebody joined the Discord server the other day, by the way, and it was like, who speaks Spanish here? Like, somebody that speaks Spanish DM me. Like, what? We speak Italian here, yes. I speak Italian with an American accent. So you think I've just been talking about normal things, but no, in American Italian, this has been a horribly offensive conversation. Well, speaking of offensive, I got a thumbnail removed. You want to see an offense? Oh, I can't really show you right now, but next time I lose, I'll show you the thumbnail that got removed from being offensive. And spoilers, it's not offensive. It's just a random screenshot from a video game. I think somebody flagged it just to troll, and I think their automated system just completely removed it just for no reason. I don't think there was a human involved at all, other than possibly somebody trolling. But I appealed to it, and it's like, I just made a new thumbnail, but come on. I spent minutes on that thumbnail. Probably like 2 or 3 minutes. And like, god damn it, man. It's a good thumbnail too. So I posted in the Discord. I'll get it if I remember, which I probably won't. Let's see if I can find it back in general. Here we go. Look at that. Look how offensive it is. And it's not like it's not like it was clickbait or anything. It's not like it wasn't. It was. That's the name of the game. That's a screenshot from the video itself. That's me. There's no stolen art or anything. It was episode 8, just like it says it is. I have absolutely no idea. Oh. I have no idea what they thought was wrong with it. I want cheese sticks, but they're kind of expensive, and Pizza Hut's cheese sticks kind of suck, because like, they make this weird square pizza, basically, and they cut it into sticks, and the sides are really, like, they're too crunchy, and they're like, I have to show you a horrible image. I still have the Donkey Kong Country screenshot thing open. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's all of us. Oops, I gotta play the video game now. Oh wait, no, I lost. Good. I deserve it. I retroactively deserve it. Forgive me. Forgive me for what I must do. I'm sorry, chat. Good God. This was on a children's show. Look at that bleach white booty. Good God. Alright, that's enough. This is the stream, this is the thumbnail that you should have considered offensive, YouTube. This all remember is made for children. That's also the you can slap it once. That's literally the intro. That's from the intro of the DKC cartoon. Let me see if I can find that. Here we go. Oh my God! Somebody's made a booty mouse pad with Donkey Kong wearing boxer briefs that say "once" on them. That's incredible. I'm just gonna leave that on screen because I can't stop playing at the moment. I wish I'd zoomed it in a bit, but it's too late. It's too late for such trivial matters now. They were so proud of that shot with him with his ass out, like his extremely suspiciously well-defined ass, that it plays in every single episode. By the way, there's singing numbers in that show. Like every episode has a singing number, and the freaky thing is, the guy who plays Donkey Kong has a really good voice, The other people are all absolutely terrible, but Donkey Kong sounds really good. It's surreal, but we'll have to stream that sometime. I'll need to double check with the Ow, they were behind me. Sickness for the thickness. Can you play with me? That's not exactly how the game works. Let me just... Like, in theory, if you were just in the game, you could, but... I'm gonna upload this to the Discord, because I accidentally dragged it into there. The look on Diddy's face really sells that one. Just the hold on. How do I filters? Let me get some yeah, sharpen it. Yeah, sharpen it. There you go. Color correction, that's the one, I think. Oh, not that. Contrast. Yes. There. Incredible. God bless America. Okay, that's enough of that. So I'll just Photoshop a Duke and Beak into that mouth. He's seen the Donkey Kong. See, the scary thing about that image is he's not seeing the booty, he's seeing what's on the other side. That's what's making... Jesus. Oh, it's a banana peel. I kind of want the banana. I'm sure I'll forget about it after this game. Wait, somebody was complaining about gender swap Fall Guys porn, like flooding their Twitter stream, and that's the least surprising thing I've ever heard in my life. God damn it! Stop. That's the least surprising thing that's I've ever heard in my life. Oh god. That's why I'm always baffled why people get like upset. How dare people make porn of X? Like, dude, people make porn of literally anything. Like, you could have a show about like a pencil, and people would make pencil show of porn. I guarantee there's already porn of pencils. Hold on. Filters. I think I can make it scroll. Yes. Why am I allowed to stream? Who allowed this? Who allowed this? Who allowed this? Wow. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna order food over here. I gotta sneeze, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I can feel it, but I'm aware of it. I'm too aware of it for it to complete. Never mind. I was using some reverse psychology. Sorry about that. Couldn't reach the mute button in time. One sneeze. That's rare. I almost always have to do two. Uh-oh. Fruit. Watch for Parker's screen. And sometimes if I... Sometimes if I... Oh, you just get restarted. Sometimes if I sneeze and Parker's like nearby, he'll like yell at me and like walk over to me like, what the hell? Oh, second one. I think second one's go out. Nah, actually, it does not seem so. It's kind of just like lingering. There it went. Crap. I was too busy sneezing, game. It's a complicated action. What do I want, chat? Do I want the pepperoni pizzone, supreme pizzone, or the meaty pizzone? I was getting pepperoni, I think. It's got the highest ratio of cheese. I'm really just getting it for the cheese. Pepperoni's not bad, though. Oh, they have like a cold or something, or allergies. I played Parker. And I'll probably... Oh wait, I already lost this game. One more game, and then I'll be getting some food over here. Not counting this game, because this game is over. I have enough points for a large pizza, but I don't. I just want the. I feel like a tertiary sneeze. Like, what the hell? Delivery. No, I don't want delivery. How do I? No, change it to pick up. What? So I'm trying to figure out Pizza Hut's menu over here instead of playing the game. Cancel order, yes. Carry out. I'll be ready in 15 minutes. Good. I have like this stuck sneeze feeling. I hate it. Oh, it's the worst. It's like 10% of a sneeze complete. It's like, oh. Oh, of course it's Seesaw. I posted that. I posted that DKC image in the Discord, and somebody's just like, tap. Always a valid response. Ugh, I need to like chug some allergy medicine or something. Oh, it's a pop can. Oh, I kind of want the pop can now. I thought it was like a paint can or something. Oh shit, this is gonna be bad. Hi from Russia. I'm Tap Tap. Wait, we're in the stratosphere. I just noticed that. This can't possibly be safe. I know we're Fall Guys and everything, but come on. Now I don't want to talk because I feel like the nose tickle of like oncoming sneeze, but it's not happening. I wish we had like solved allergies. Like, it's just the dumbest thing to have to like deal with in 2020. And of course, everyone thinks they have COVID if they have like any kind of sneeze. This is probably just like Parker allergies, though. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be eliminated. Oh! How did that happen? The hammer's such a bad idea. Uh-oh. Okay, the sneeze finally happened. What do I say about Russia? I took a whole course of Russian history, and I'm so sorry. If you ever want to be depressed, just learn Russian history. I can't believe I qualified. No, I did terribly there. They still make weird cartoons based on like video games. It was like a huge thing in the 80s and 90s, but like cereals. I know they made a Mario Odyssey cereal and people like people like made all kinds of like they were selling it for like markup on eBay and stuff. It's like, guys, it's cereal. It's just rice or like wheat. What's your favorite cereal, chat? I usually get Cheerios. My favorite though is Reese's Puffs. Obviously not the best thing to have, but I like them. I like Kicks too. The milk is the problem for me. Like, ugh, milk always goes bad way too fast. So I either end up just like eating only cereal for like 3 days and just get rid of all of the milk, or I have like one bowl of cereal with milk and then just milk goes bad. Enjoy Cinnamon Toast. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is alright. I usually just try to go for Cheerios because, you know, healthier. I usually try to kind of plan for like what's at least acceptable to eat without milk. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is kind of too much sugar though. You don't really need milk for it though, which is a plus, but it kind of hurts your like mouth if you eat it without milk though. Captain Crunch obviously is the worst in that regard. Let's see if more views than what you have. Oh, thanks. I hear that a lot. I guess just sharing the videos and stuff is most you can do to help. Just like comments and likes and stuff. That crap, I hate to say that, and I've been learning to put that at the end of my videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and stuff. It's like, it sounds so dumb to say, but apparently it really does work. Among Us. I have had that requested a couple times now. Like I said, we'll have to learn how you even play it. But maybe we could do a, some people in the Discord have it, right? I guess we could try to do a thing of it. Right on my phone. Like, is it crossplay or like, I just have no idea how like the matchmaking works. I guess I could just play it in Nox, yeah. One giant leap. Did I complete my order or not? Yes. Okay. This will definitely be the last game for me, because I'll have calzone waiting, and I need that. Oh, of course there's porn in the you may slap it once Google search. I just had that tab so open. Get it free on phone. Yeah, I'll probably try it on phone. Like maybe like a one-off stream. You can make a match and people can join by entering a code. Okay. I'll probably try to do like that. I'll probably try to do like a Discord match. Like I think RL definitely plays it. Maro plays it. Maybe we get like Curry and 49 since it's free on mobile. I don't think you can quite make that jump, can you? Oh, sorry, I'm getting goopy. Now I was thinking about maybe recording something after the stream, but now I can't because I'm getting throat goop. People never think about that. Like you really need your voice to be alright to do, especially to do so much talking. So you can't just. It's not just like play video games and record. It's not quite that simple to do streams and stuff like this. Particularly annoying for me because like I'm allergic to just everything. I want the gold one. I want the gold one. Shit. Well, it's been fun, but it looks like this is the end of the road. We are down by 50%. Yeah, you can't make that jump. Oh, Oh wait, oh, I'm not blue. I was looking, I just saw the red exclamation point thing and just assumed that meant I was losing, but no. It always shows that for one team. I barely participated, but looks like yellow will win. Yeah, blue is the one. I just feel bad for people that get like really unbalanced teams on this too. Did I even get any? Oh, I got one! Rip. So like, what is the draw of Among Us? I know that you're like in space and there's an alien, and you like try to say who's the alien. That's about all I know. Like, why does it make for good stream? Oh, it's this one again. I prefer the team one. The team one feels a bit more fair. No alien, just killer. Oh. I figured you were like a shapeshifter alien or some crap, but I guess not. Maybe it's just because I've been watching Star Trek and I assumed. The graphics are very, like, meme-worthy, though. Like, I wonder, like, it just looks like it. The game, it's. Oh, what? The game itself just looks like a meme. Come on. I do not like the Tale games. Uh-oh. Oof. Go away. When did oof become a meme, by the way? Like, it's just a thing people say, but like, oh, come on! I hate this tail garbage. That guy was nowhere near me. And it never works in reverse. Like, I'm never nowhere near somebody, and it happens for me. It's probably, I'm sure it's just lag. Ugh. If players up to 3 killers, you have to do tasks to either fill the task bar and find out who the killer is so you win. You'll have to be sneaking and sabotage some tasks to screw you up. Yeah, it definitely sounds a lot like that Jackbox game, but a little bit different. Because that was pure deception stuff, and it seems like there's some like stuff you do. And the killer can't kill you, like you just have to make them space somebody else. We should do a Jackbox stream again sometime though. We need to finish up Ghost Trick though. Ghost Trick I'll finish up next week. I'll schedule a thing. The killer can also teleport around via air vents that give away if you see them do it though. Huh. In theory, you should do the jump thing, but I also kind of hate doing it, so I don't want to. Shit. Oh, come on. I almost japed him. Ah, shit. Oh well. Fun stream, everybody. Maybe Among Us next week. I'll try and check it out. Thanks for watching. I need to go eat some foods. So, see you in the Discord. Let me... How do I do that again? Discord. Alright, no need to see who won. Right as I do it. Did I set up both of those? Oh, whatever. Citrus Blast! Hell yeah. Doesn't look like a good cupcake, but oh well. Well, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and all of that crap. Among Us, maybe later. See ya.